Hello and welcome to part 4 of this beautiful journey back to abundance. In this video, we're going to talk about what is the key to returning back to this state of abundance and receiving more. Yes, and I'm going to share with you one really important exploration that you can start putting into practice in your life so that you can start course correcting and moving from where you are and a state of depletion that you may be in any area of your life and coming back to that full flow of energy, life, and abundance of all beautiful things in your life. Yes, so what is the key? What is the key to receiving more? The key to receiving more is to reclaim your freedom. Yes, your freedom to be exactly who you came here to be. Yes. This reclaiming your freedom, it may sound very simple. Yes, but I'm sure that you may have tried to reclaim your freedom and to give yourself permission to be that full version, right? But it's not that straightforward, right? As a human, we find we self-sabotage a lot. Yes, we say, oh yes, yes, I'm gonna reclaim my freedom. And we start trying to step into taking action in one way. And soon enough, we find that our ego mind and our conditioning has dragged us back into the place of stuckness, into the place of depletion, and maybe into a recreation. Yes, maybe into a recreation of that pattern of limitation that we have been experienced. Yes, and this may look like people who break up from a relationship because they feel that that's reclaiming their freedom, and in that being in their freedom, soon enough, either they find themselves in another relationship where this is being recreated, yes, or in a job where there's a relationship that it's recreating that same pattern, and so on and so forth. So it's not just about identifying the pattern and reclaiming, yes, or taking an action to breaking that, but it's actually really sitting in the cultivation of that holding of that freedom, of that vibration of freedom, of that constant giving yourself permission to expand a bit more, to own a bit more of yourself, of holding that energetic vibration that it's not gonna allow you to move back into where you were before. Yes, when we give ourselves permission to reclaim our freedom and break from the old patterning, yeah, we are giving a space to breathe. But it's important also that in this breaking free, that we start to trace our steps back into the fullness of the flow of the river of our life. And that is that reclamation of coming back into attunement with the calling of your heart, the calling of your soul, and where is it that the river of your life is trying to carry you to. Yes, and sometimes we're trying to have control in our life. Yes, have control over relationships, over situations, over whatever it is. Yes, and so then in this being in control, we are blocking sometimes the ability for the river of life to really carry us to the full of the destiny, the fullness of the destiny that is for that it's there waiting for our arrival. Yes, that it's holding that space where the fullness of our spirit can become embodied and can start sharing its vibration, where when we land in this place, we are in complete attunement with the fullness of our spirit, our soul print. Yes, and in a life where we can express that and we can be valued for us, and we can be valued for it, and we can be enjoying, yes, enjoying all that abundance, because we have become the hollow bone that is in alignment with the full river of our life flowing through us. And as you can just, I'm sure, feel in your body, if you just take a moment to close your eyes and just imagine that you are this hollow bone through which the whole river of your life, the full force of your energy flow, of your spirit magic, is flowing through you. Yes, how can there be depletion in that space? Yes, there is an abundance of medicine, of magic, of inspiration that is flowing through you. Yes, and creating magic for yourself, but even more exciting, creating magic all around you and for all of the people that you will impact. Yes, all of the people that you will inspire, all of the beings that are around you. Everything around you benefits from that. Yes, not only people, our animal beings, but nature in general. Yes, the earth heals from that vibration. Yes, becomes in resonance with that, and nature around you starts to thrive, to come into harmony even more. And you will see this. So that is why it's so important, yes, that we allow ourselves to come back into that owning of our legacy, that is our freedom, reclaiming our freedom to be, reclaiming our freedom to own that fullness of our river of life. Yes, and so the first seed that I want to plant with you today is that you know that you are the prayers of all of your ancestors. Yes, our ancestors, whatever lines that you come from, for generations, for lots and lots of generations, our ancestors, the closest to us, yes, parents, grandparents, in most cases have been already carrying dysfunctional patterns of limitation and disempowerment that have been passed down and impacted in them through this model of modern society that has taken us away from that connection with nature and our natural rhythms, our natural flow. Yes, and put us in a way of life that it's very, very fast, more fast paced, and that it has become more invasive in a very short amount of time. If you think about it, there were no mobile phones a few generations back, yes? And so it's just continued to become more and more invasive, moving forward to a place where now it's more accentuated. So every pattern and many patterns that your ancestors have been already passing down through this, having to fit in into society, having to follow on their father's path. Yes, if they had a career path, they had to do that. As women, what it was to be a good wife, a good mother, a good daughter. Yes, and that just carrying in the that internal inflammation and limitation that didn't allow for the natural fulfillment of the medicine that each of those ancestors carried. Yes, so that has come up to this point where now we're birthing a new era. So we need to restore this freedom. We need to reclaim this freedom. Yes, so all your ancestors have been praying for this moment, and you are that culmination. You are that seed of beauty, the seed of a new way that your ancestors have brought through, yes, to this moment. And so you need to know that you have the support of all of your ancestors. Yes, all of the love and the prayer for them to break this curse of depletion is supporting this work, is supporting your journey. Yes, so you're going to be doing this for yourself, but also to free up your lineage from this disempowerment. Yes, from this lack of abundance. Yes, from this confusion, from this playing it little, from this not allowing yourself to really enjoy the life that you came here to enjoy, to be here, that expression of joy and beauty that you came here to be. Yes, and so I want you, knowing this now, yes, feeling this love and support from your ancestors, I want you to take some moments to ponder, to feel into what are those things in your life that you feel that you are, where you are blocking that river of your life. Where is your heart calling you to go? And there is no coherence in how you're moving. It can be like, for me, I really have to attune into the pace at which I move. Yes, throughout my days, throughout, because it varies. It varies depending on also where in my moon cycle I am. And this is something that I'll share a lot more about in Activate Your Abundance. But starting to pay, we start by step 1, paying attention to what is your natural level of energy, your natural innate state. Yes, what pace that you need to be moving, that you're moving at in that day. Yes, what do I need today? And starting to reclaim your freedom in that. So I want to invite you from today until I see yourself again for our part 5 video. I want you to start your day with the question, what do I need today? What do I feel my spirit needs today? And maybe if your answer doesn't come in the morning, can you set an alarm a little bit later on that morning or midday to check in with you? What do I need right now? Yes, what is it that I'm really needing? And it can be something as simple as I just need to walk outside, take a few deep breaths, sit in the sun, go past and look at the ocean, sit by the ocean. If you live close to the ocean, yes, it can be something like, I really need to have a little lie down. I need to call a friend. I need to make some space for myself to take me to a yoga class today. Yes, and if I cannot do it today, I'm acknowledging what I feel today. Can I fit it in tomorrow? What can go from my schedule that is there because I think that I should do it, right? And how can I replace, instead of that which my spirit is calling for? Maybe it's just some downtime. Yes, maybe I want to sit down and watch a comedy today. Yes, maybe I want to organize for someone else to take my kid to their after school activity or whatever it may be. Yes, maybe it's going to bed early. Maybe it's not looking at your phone, whatever it is. Yes, but starting to take notice of what is your heart calling for. Yes, and listening and acting on that. We need to start honoring that internal voice that is calling us to deeper health, that is calling us to deeper abundance. All of these inner cues are trying to take us to the full flow of our life force expression, vitality, and to the place where life is calling us to be, so that we can become that which we came here to be. Okay, so let's autopilot and creating this place to start with that question. What do I need right now? And honoring that. Okay, I hope you can take this question every day. Yes, from today until I see you for part 5. Not only taking the question, but honoring whatever it is that your heart, your soul is calling for, so that you can start honoring that and moving that into this reclaiming your freedom, allowing your freedom a vibration that is more and more present in your life. Okay, I can't wait to see you in part 5 of our video series. Whew, I hope you're enjoying it so far. I'll see you very soon. Big love.